Welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. This is your May 2022 monthly reading. It is an intuitive general reading, of course, which means that not all messages will resonate with everybody in the collective. Not a problem if you would like to have a personal reading. There's a link in the description box below, and you can click on it and book a personal reading with me. I would be honored to do a personal reading for you. Let's talk a bit about, actually, before we get to your reading, let's just be careful of scammers, okay? Scammers are always about, don't want you to be affected by anybody. If anybody reaches out to you and asks you for money, it is not me. I only am on this one YouTube channel. So if somebody reaches out to you on Facebook or something like that pretending to be me, it's not me, all right? So just a word of wisdom there to you all. Okay, let's pull some cards for the month of May. We'll clarify them, and then I will close out the reading with a card from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. All right. Astrologically, in the month of May, there is Mercury, of course, goes retrograde. I believe it is May 10th. So word of wisdom there. You know, I'm sure we all know what Mercury retrograde does, all kinds of craziness with electronics and the like. And then, of course, in the month, there is the full moon on the 16th of May, I believe it is. And it just so happens also to be a total lunar eclipse, which makes it what is known as a blood moon. When there is a blood moon, it means that it's 3 times more potent than a regular moon. And this brings about sometimes major endings or revelations or some major turning points for things that are going on in our lives. And of course, the advice is just the universe, to go with the flow of the universe and just sort of accept the changes that are happening. That makes things a lot easier for us when we just go with the flow, all right, on that period of time. Okay. Venus may also be in your, let me just see, I think it's in your relationship zone, if I'm not mistaken, in the month of May. Libra, so just take note of that. Venus, the planet of love. All right. So I give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides in the universe, and ask that my seekers and I are provided with protection, that I'm provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting the messages that I am provided, and that they are for the highest vibrational good of my Libra seekers. Cards for Libra for the month of May. Sorry, I don't want to take, because there's way too many in there. There we go. Just keep going. They're meant to come out. They will. Don't worry about it. 3 more cards, please, and thank you for our Libra for the month of May. There we go. More cards, please, and thank you. Libra, month of May. There we go. All right. All right. Let's clarify the cards and then get into the reading. Angels, spirits, guides. In the first week, Libra has the Hierophant. Could you kindly clarify the Hierophant? Actually, let me just move these down a bit so I can put the clarifiers underneath. All right. Clarify the Hierophant, please, for Libra. way too many there, sorry. Clarifying the Hierophant, please and thank you. There. Beautiful. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the 5 of Wands. One more card, please and thank you. There it is. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's clarify the Devil, please, in the second week. We have Death, we have the 2 of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Fool. We have the Magician. One more card, please. And we have the 8. That's a beautiful week. Wow, that's a super beautiful week for you. And let's clarify the 4 of Wands. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Hangman. We have the 9 of Cups. Wow, that's another beautiful week for you. These 2 weeks are absolutely beautiful. These 2 weeks are interesting. So you start a very interesting week and then move into some very, very beautiful energy in the latter part of it. Oh, goodness. Let's start off with the first week of the month. The first week of the month is, you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is sometimes a card of saying that we need to perhaps consult for ourselves, perhaps a higher spiritual order, or consult, what we looking toward our beliefs and our spiritual beliefs and or religious beliefs sometimes, for that matter, right? Now, if you don't have a religion, that's okay too. Sometimes it's just your higher beliefs of yourself personally, and what your principles are, and where you need to be guided in terms of what your principles really tell you, right? And in this first week, I feel for you, this is really in regard to, sort of, I'm not sure if this is, I don't want to say necessarily that it is a love relationship, although I would tend to say that as we move into the last week, there definitely is a little bit of sense of love, perhaps, and so maybe from a relationship, if this is a relationship situation for you, you need to figure out whether or not this person is the right person for you or the bad person for you. And sometimes going back into our spiritual beliefs helps us to decide what are those guiding principles of the person that we want to be with, right? Are they the right fit for us in terms of how we want to live our own lives, and is that person then match up with that as well, right? So perhaps for you, there's a bit of a contemplation in this relationship that, should this relationship really come to an end? Do you want this relationship to come to an end, or is it time that it comes to an end? There may have been some struggles in this relationship in the past, and maybe less of a collaborative energy, or you were looking for more of a collaborative energy and a less of a combative energy, all right? And so for the end of this cycle, perhaps the end of the cycle is the right end of the cycle, and you need to perhaps consult your as I said, your own beliefs on, what it is you want in a relationship, right? What What are those things that you believe? What are those minimums, I call them, right? Minimums in terms of, maybe you say minimum in every relationship, I need to have somebody I trust, somebody who, supports me, somebody who loves me, whatever those minimums may be for you, those principles, those guiding principles, you need to consult those guiding principles to determine which way this should go, okay? And whether you bring about this end or not, right? The second week is a tricky week for you as well, because the devil is at play, right? And the devil is sometimes portrayed as, could be portrayed more looking like a bat in the Rider Waite. And here, the devil is portrayed very much like a spider, right? What happens is the spider, weaves a web, and that web is sticky, and any bugs that come flying by get stuck in that web and entangled in that web. And so you need to, just a word of caution in this week, to not get wrapped up in your own web, right? To let the devil sort of guide you too much in terms of this decision of what you're trying to make, right? Don't let the devil be that little voice on your shoulder saying, yeah, get rid of this person, get rid of this person, or yeah, perhaps have an affair, or just be cautious of that devil energy right there, right? The devil, it's interesting, comes to play in this transformation that you're going through, right? The transformation of perhaps going from one relationship to another relationship, something that's not as great for you, something that's better for you. There's definitely planning that's going on here in this second week as toward that. And you have a very strong sense of what it is that you want to come out on the other side in terms of being, what this successful relationship is for you, okay? So we need to just, again, be a little bit cautious in the second week that you don't allow the devil to prey on you too much in terms of how you're going from this through this relationship. But very strong feelings for me, or I'm feeling for you, in the third week and the fourth week, where things are just starting to be very, very, very beautiful. All right. If this isn't a relationship for you, and it is more of a, you know, something to do with your money, career, or finances, I would say that, again, you have to consult yourself about, what it is you want to do to move forward. And very much, again, the devil is playing on you about how this will come out successfully. But when we get into the third week, you have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is all about something brand spanking new, an abundance, right? Abundance, and definitely the Fool, as being, a clarifier in this case, is, again, something brand new. The Fool goes off on a brand new journey, starts his own journey with fresh eyes, like as a, with no baggage or very little baggage in any event, right? Off on his own, walking about, very happy to take this new journey, maybe perhaps taking a bit of a leap of faith here. So if this is in relationship to a new relationship, then, if you're coming out and you've made the decision to get out of the old relationship into the new, then it's very much taking a bit of a leap of faith here that, this is the right thing for you. And of course, you're the master here. You're the one who's in charge. You're the magician. You've created this, right? And it is very focused, right? It's a very focused energy on what it is you want to create. Now, if this is in relation to your, career, money, finance, you're starting something new. You're starting something brand spanking new. You're off on that. You've created it, and you're very focused on making sure that it is going to be the right, it'll come out the right way that you want it to. Again, the success, right? If you put the work in, the success comes out. Okay? We get to the last week of the month. We have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, thankfully, is a week of stability, right? A week of happiness. Perhaps even for some people, oftentimes people say the Four of Wands is a week of marriage, right? Now, or a proposal of marriage or something like that. Now, that may be your case. For some of you, it may not be, but it just represents total stability and happiness in terms of, you know, you've got the Nine of Cups right here. You've got the Ace of Cups right here, right? Your cup is filling over. It is a very emotional, beautiful week. The Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is fantastic, right? Now, if this is something that you believe what will be turn into a marriage, just know that it isn't going to happen right now because you do have the Hangman here. So, you know, you need to take time to pause and get to know somebody a little bit, right? But definitely moving in the right direction, all right? Again, if this is not relationship-wise for you, because there's so many of you out there in this collective, you know, we may want to look at it again as, yes, this adventure is going to bring you stability, happiness, absolutely, brand new start emotionally for you, wonderful. It's a fabulous period with, again, the Hangman to let you know that it's not over yet, right? We're just at the beginning and things are just starting out, but things will, you know, need to kind of develop and start and stop as they need to, all right? All right, let us pull a card for you now out of the Sacred Forest for Libra for the month of May. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, I'm going to pull this card because it was trying to come out. Wise Woman of the Grove. Grace. Let me read to you from the book and tell you what the message is from the Wise Woman of the Grove, number 49. And that says, the spirit of the Wise Woman of the Grove says, you can relax and let go. Your path is guided. The spirit of grace is softly unfolding in your life. Spiritual nobility is growing within you. Kindly honor the truth of others, even if you don't agree or if you know better. The Creator knows the truth. All right, Libra. I'll leave your reading there. If there was anything in this video that you enjoyed, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and of course hit the notification bell and you'll know when I've uploaded a new video. I will see you again very soon. Till then, I am wishing you divine light and love.